Old, it looked like the years had caught up with him, and new middleweight champion Carl Bobo Olson was installed as a 3-1 favourite for their Chicago showdown.
This is the third meeting between Carl Bobo Olson and Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson in the white shorts. In their previous meeting, Robinson stopped Olson and then outpointed him for the championship. Tonight, Olson is the champion, and Robinson is making a comeback after 3 years out of the ring. Robinson retired in 1952 to become a nightclub dancer in Paris. But financial restrictions and considerations have brought him back into the ring tonight against Olson to try and regain his title. Robinson's now 35 years old, and despite beating Olson twice, Olson is the favourite to retain his title tonight. Robinson using his left jab. Olson likes to get inside, bully the challenger. He's a rough, tough fighter. Robinson's all class. There they are, referee breaking them up. Robinson using a long right hand there. You can see his footwork is classy. He's a real dancing master in the ring. Olson can't hope to outbox Robinson. He's got to try and get in close, rough his older opponent up. Robinson stopped Olson in 12 rounds in their first fight. The first man to beat Olson inside the distance. The second time they had a close 15-rounder for the title, which Robinson won on points. Olson tries a right hand there that misses. Again, Robinson moving nicely, using his left jab, tying Olson up inside. The referee's working quite hard to break them up in this first round. And there's the famous Robinson left hook. He catches Olson as he comes in. Olson's trying to slip that jab. Good right hand from Robinson. And a right uppercut to the body. He's the faster puncher of the two. But Olson won't be denied. He's strong, he's got a good chin. And there's the bell to end the first round. It's round 2 of this World Middleweight Championship contest. Sugar Ray Robinson in the white shorts. Jabbing neatly. And a great right hand from Robinson. Keeping Olson at bay with that jab. Olson's pressing forward. Now the referee breaks them again. And Olson tries a sweeping right hand, it misses. Robinson's tying him up constantly inside, not letting Olson work. Olson constantly presses inside, but Robinson is working with him. Again, Olson tries that right hand over the top. Robinson's working the body as well. He's pacing himself very carefully tonight. He's won 5 fights out of 6 on his comeback, losing only to Ralph Tiger Jones in his second fight. There's a good left hook from Robinson. Olson's pressing forward again. Robinson uses his head very well, moves it constantly, make himself a difficult target. It's a supreme boxer. Added to that, he's got a great punch, and there's a right-hand bolo he tries. A bolo punch, a long arcing uppercut. The great left hook from Robinson, another left hook, and Olson's over. He's flat on his back. The referee takes up the count. Olson's struggling, he rolls over. I don't think he's going to beat this count. And he's out. Sugar Ray Robinson, at 35 years old, has regained the World Middleweight Championship.
Marco Antonio Barrera was amongst the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world in 2003 after wins over Nassim Hamed and Eric Morales. But the Flushing Flash, Kevin Kelley, thought he spotted a weakness and promised to upset the Las Vegas odds.
Kelley has got to make sure he boxes tonight and wait for opportunities. Look out for mistakes. Don't go in there and try to gamble. Win it on points if you can. Make Barrera make mistakes. Barrera's got to do something exciting now. Clean this guy out. A guy like Kelley go the distance with you.
And when you say make Barrera make mistakes, you mean a defensive mistake, the kind of mistake where he gets hit by a big shot, right?
That's right. Drop his hand, get a rhythm to his left hand. If he starts to sway it a little bit, drop it to his waist, go in for a big shot. Right hand get a little sloppy. Go in with your straight left. Don't try to create anything if you Kelley.
First minute and a half seems to portend a boxing match as Barrera steps to side and looks for a way to land his jab. Kelley goes down on a counter shot.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay, Kelley?
Well, Kelley was looking to land a big shot. He got hit by one.
And about a state commission doctor who examined Kelley a few days ago told me that he seemed weak.
That's okay if you seem weak. Just fight like you're weak by staying away from punches. He got caught wide open making mistakes himself. I think Barrera should go down to the body and just do the same thing he did with that shot punch he just laid on Kelley.
Kelley seems a little bit more relaxed now. Maybe he's shaking off the knockdown. Barrera in no hurry, picking his shots. Kelley trying to mix it up, and Barrera knocking him back with a left hook.
Barrera should be jabbing Kelley in his chest to make sure if he's got a little spunk, get it out of him early. If you're not going to try to finish it, make him weak.
Barrera still content to box. Digging a body punch to Kelley. Kelley turns around back into his southpaw stance. He had momentarily been in a conventional stance.
I think Kelley would easily be out of this fight if Barrera just put together a combination. 1, 2, 3, and that's the end of it. Kelley can't seem to take those jabs by Barrera, I can tell you that.
Didn't like the right hand much either.
Those jabs just seem to swell his eyes up, make him dizzy, and almost wait to be dropped by right hand.
Kevin grabbing and holding as Marco tried to bring a left hook behind the right cross. Kelley trying to get to the body with both the right and the left hand. Barrera partially blocked the left hand body shot with his elbow. Barrera knocked Kelley down in the first round. Now Kevin tries to step up the level of aggression after having been outboxed, it seemed, in the second round as well.
Barrera keeps his hands up, doesn't drop them too low, stays focused. Hard to get an opening in there. If you're Kelley, you're wondering, when is he going to give me something? When you're in the ring with a boxer, you want a puncher to be, a slugger to be open all the time so you can outbox him. This guy punches and he keeps his defense up. Barrera does.
A double left hook.
Back Kelley up.
Back Kelley up. One to the body, one to the head.
Kelley leaning over to hear one more instruction from his trainer, Phil Borgia, from the corner. Incidentally, Phil Borgia's mother, recovering from a recent ailment in Brevard, North Carolina. He sends his best wishes to her. Hi, Mom. Midway through the third, Kevin Kelley has landed one left hand in this round, but he was a little off balance when he threw it. It was not his biggest shot.
Kelley's a bit winded now.
And his right eye is beginning to swell already as Barrera focuses the jab on Kevin Kelley's right eye.
He's got Kelley playing the counter puncher now.
Boy, those are two stiff jabs.
And a left hand over the top by Kelley.
Barrera is allowing Kelley to get his nerves up. Kelley's thinking, I thought I'd be out of here by now. Maybe I can fight this guy. That's what you don't want from Kelley if you're Barrera. Keep him a little scared.
And this, as you see it, George, the product of Barrera's excessive caution.
Too much caution. I don't like a guy who's got that kind of power.
True greatness requires more risk-taking.
You got to take a risk and drop this guy. If you get tired, well, ooh, that left hook to the body by Barrera. That hurt Kelley.
That's Barrera's best punch.
That
always
hurt.
has been.
That hurt.
Kelley trying to stay away, still suffering the after effects of that brutal hook to the body.
That's when you try to take a breath and hope nothing happens for a moment.
Now Barrera trying to smash Kelley with his dramatically improved straight right hand. It was at best a minor weapon in the first half of his career. It's become a major weapon in recent fights. But Kevin Kelley dancing, perhaps to show his confidence and comfort as round 3 ends. Harold, how do you have it through 3?
Okay, Jim. 30-26, 3 rounds to nothing. Marco Antonio Barrera. Jim, I gotta tell you something. Tonight you're seeing the complete Marco Antonio Barrera package. He's spitting the water every 3 seconds, and he fills up his mouth with water. The half left hook, left uppercut he's landing. Beautiful snapping left jabs, and every so often mixes in a straight right hand. 3-0, Marco Antonio Barrera.
Took a left-hand shot from Kelley, delivered 2 body punches in a row, knocks him down with the right hand. It was really the body combination that put him down.
Has not recovered from that earlier body shot. Kevin is just walking now, called the walking, the sleeping, walking and sleep now.
It's been the body attack in this round, and now Barrera has 2 minutes to finish Kelley off, if in fact he wants to do so. The body shots are really hurting Kevin. He can't take it to the body. Too much time out of the ring.
5, 6, 7, 8. All right, you got to show me something. All right, you got to show me something. Let's go.
Kelley walks the wrong way as Barrera stalks.
Kelley's through.
Ready again.
Kelley's
This will be
through.
a stoppage here because Kevin Kelley couldn't defend himself against the onslaught of Marco Antonio Barrera.
Despite all the talking, he had nothing, 0 to offer.
And those who speculated before the fight that Kevin Kelley was not really prepared by his last couple of years of boxing experience for a show like this one, see their predictions borne out.
Mexican great Julio Cesar Chavez was still basking in the afterglow of his stunning win over Meldrick Taylor in 1990. Leading South Korean contender Kyung-Duk promised to upset the odds and end Chavez's astonishing 72-fight unbeaten record.
Chavez is known to be a slow starter who builds momentum from the second and third rounds onward. He likes to start out by finding opportunities to go to the body, particularly with the vicious left hook. Maybe the best left hook to the body in boxing. That was a straight left on the rib cage. First effective punch from On.
At the moment, On appears to be a little cuter than we're used to seeing in the many Korean challengers who have come to America.
Those jabs are being blocked by Chavez, who has both gloves up in front of his face. And there's the first left hook to the body. It might have been a little low. On tries a left hook to the body.
Nice combination, four-punch combination. One of them landed. Boxing is so popular in Korea that ultimately we should find a real world-class champion in one of the bigger divisions from there. You may recall that many Korean boxers did well at the '88 Olympics in Seoul. Although, of course, many of us will just remember the one Korean boxer who sat down in the ring for about an hour after the fight.
There's another outstanding combination from Kyung-Duk On, Larry. Four punches, the last two of which connected solidly. He seems to be warming up a little bit. Chavez has his eyes fixed on a spot below On's Adam's apple as he continues to look for opportunities to the body. The uninitiated viewer might be a little startled to see that On was credited by PunchStat with landing only 7 blows in round 1, but as we mentioned, many of his punches were blocked by Chavez on the gloves.
A straight right hand, the punch that finished Meldrick Taylor.
Certainly not thrown with the violent intent that it was thrown with when Taylor went down. That did not appear to be the kind of punch that would put a championship class fighter on his back.
Unless it was a harder punch than he's ever been hit before. He told us he had never been down before.
He's about to go down again. Chavez landing with lefts and rights. And On searches out a place to fall down. Now he looks to his corner for guidance.
6, 7, 8.
I think he was cowering on the ropes there after a body shot hurt him, Jim.
Remember, there is no 3 knockdown rule in effect, so it's conceivable that On could go down again and continue fighting.
And Chavez looks like he wants to get this over with quickly.
On is willing to try to keep Chavez busy. This could be a long minute for Kyung-Duk. Good right hand by On, and another one. Both landing flush on Chavez's face.
This is a very game kid.
Well, he's going to find out that Chavez has one of the great chins in the business.
He's not backing off, trying to defend himself with offense.
Landed another right hand at long range, and there's a left, and another left. Chavez digs a hook to the body, and that stops On for just a moment. All in all, a pretty courageous show by Kyung-Duk, who has been down twice in the round, but has rallied. Another left hook to the body, and Chavez gets in a right hand in the closing seconds of round number 2.
You know, Chavez is absolutely obsessed with getting a rematch with Meldrick Taylor, and he kidded with us yesterday that he was going to make this a long fight and maybe not look so great to entice Taylor into a rematch quickly. But I don't think that he's looking to make this a long one, and the kid is not cooperating with him.
And while we were listening to the action in On's corner between rounds, in Chavez's corner, he was being told to move side to side, not stray right in front of On, because On can still be dangerous. Now On crouches back toward the floor again, and Chavez is momentarily confused. Might have been looking for Tony Perez to stop it. In the opening 20 seconds of this round, they traded blows in the center of the ring, with On giving just as good as he was getting. Both hooks to the body, slightly low, but Tony Perez is in a position where he couldn't see exactly where they landed.
All three of those punches were a little below the border. But Perez, as you said, was on the opposite side of Chavez and didn't see that. And On isn't complaining anyway. What good would it do him?
There's another low left hook to the body. More than halfway through round 3, and On is beginning to slow down. He's not fighting back now quite as vigorously as was the case in the final minute of round 2. And you have to believe that the body punches are taking the toll.
Down he goes. And half the crowd has gotten excited over some kind of ruckus that's happening behind us. Jim, that's what you were hearing before that knockdown. On cannot go on, and he retires. Or as we say in America, he quits.
Nobility and courage took Kyung-Duk On only so far. And though we could not hear it from here, since he went down in his own corner, it's entirely possible that his handlers, through the ropes, suggested that this would be enough. He was able to get up well before the count of 10. There it is, digging the hook to the body, and you can see On putting his right arm down to try to protect himself there, making it easy for Chavez to land the 1-2 combination that finished things off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 2 minutes, 14 seconds of the 3rd round. Referee Tony Perez stops this contest. The winner by TKO, still undefeated, still champion, Julio Cesar Chavez.
In 1990, Mexican Humberto Gonzalez was the WBC light flyweight champion, unbeaten in 29 fights. For his 6th defense, he took on 24-5 Filipino challenger Rolando Pascua at the Forum in Inglewood, California.
All right, here we go. Round 1 scheduled for 12. The WBC light flyweight title owned by Gonzalez on the line. And Gonzalez immediately gets in a right.
And we're talking about that rarity of 2 southpaws. Here Gonzalez started out as a southpaw, now he went to the orthodox style.
Now Pasqua will try to stay on the outside and use the jab to keep Chiquita off him. Can he do that, do you suppose?
Well, he's got to use it because Chiquita, as we said, is devastating not only on the inside, but he throws those overhand rights from the outside and lefts that can be very devastating himself. So Pasqua's got his job cut out for him, and like I said earlier, he's been known to take one heck of a shot. So we'll see what happens.
Right hand got in by Gonzalez. Gonzalez wearing black, Pasqua in white, trimmed with green. Pasqua's not afraid to mix it up, but he prefers to stay on the outside and to use combinations like that to keep Gonzalez off him.
Well, he hit Chiquita with a good straight left hand. He used that right hand to paw out there, and I see he just landed a good jab. Now he's got to throw that jab and keep Chiquita off of him. Keep him on the end of that jab. It's very, very important with a guy of as many knockouts as Gonzalez.
Pasqua started boxing at the age of 20. Won his first 14 fights before losing. Kind of a controversial decision. His first one, losing to the Korean Jungwon Choi. Made him fight orthodox in that one. The promoter didn't know he was a lefty, found out, and said, hey, you're going to box right-handed or you don't get paid. He did. He lost. And now, tonight, his big opportunity. Very confident coming into this fight, training for 3 months. He's had a fight since July, preparing for Gonzalez.
I tell you what, he's landed some tremendous shots to the chin of Chiquita. And I've noticed another thing, Chiquita's winging punches. It's not the same fighter that we saw at his last title defense. He's throwing punches from right and left field.
Gonzalez known as Chiquita, that means the little one. Interestingly, his idol, the former great Pepino Cuevas, been like a big brother to him, giving him advice. I like the way that Cuevas used to fight, the exciting style.
I tell you what, he throws punches like Pepino. I mean, he's got the same type of style, but then again, as we said earlier, the Ruben Oliveira's look alike, so we'll see what happens.
Pasqua trying to stay on the outside and box. Make Gonzalez move. And Gonzalez missing with some wild swings early here. Round 2. Big crowd on hand here at the Great Western Forum. Thinking that Chiquita Gonzalez might be one of the great draws, certainly in Southern California and all over the United States. Light flyweight that can punch.
Oh, he's doing a remarkable job, this Pasqua, from keeping Chiquita off of him.
Gonzalez starting to land the right. There it is again to the ear of Pasqua. Once again, the crowd roaring on every Gonzalez punch. Round 2 action. Pasqua, who has won his last 2 bouts at TKO in the 3rd round of Ernie Julia. That was on April 27th. Then he got a decision over Jimmy Bongot. And good exchange by both fighters. Gonzalez looking to load up, get the one big punch in there.
Yes, I think he is. I think he's starting to fill out his opponent. But as I said earlier, Pasqua's got a cast iron chin, so it's not going to be an easy job. Oh, look at that.
Pasqua getting his punches, getting off very quickly.
He's hitting Chiquita with some good shots, Chris. He's unloading and he's counter-punching very well.
A good puncher likes to stay on the outside is how they bill him. And he's done just that. Another miss by Gonzalez, who seems to be off balance some of the time. Gonzalez very rarely takes a step backward, if you're wondering.
I think he's a little frustrated with the style of Pasqua. He's getting his shots in and getting out. And Chiquita's been used to fighting the type of fighters that come right at you and he's taking them out. And of course, another thing too, Chris, that Chiquita fought with a broken hand or a very damaged hand his last fight. I wonder if that's so tonight.
Well, that was certainly a big question. He went 9 rounds in his last fight, and he got criticized because he didn't knock him out.
He just got nailed on the chin with a left hand by Pasqua. Gonzalez
trying to go to the body.
Pascua's not considered a power puncher. He's only got 8 knockouts and 24 wins. So if he had any kind of knockout record, I think he would have put Gonzalez on the ground.
I had a chance to chat with him at the weigh-in today, and he said he's not looking for the knockout. He wants to win a decision. That's his game plan. He is under no illusion that he can knock Gonzalez out. But if he continues to score as he is,
he's doing a remarkable job scoring punches. Unbelievable.
Very quiet crowd here at the Great Western Forum. They are quiet. The majority Mexican fans or fans for Chiquita Gonzalez. Pascua, 2-3 punches in a row.
Oh, this place would come down if he ever sat Chiquita, send him to the canvas.
You got the tarp to cover us, don't you, Ruben?
That's right. I brought it just in case, partner.
Round 3 scheduled for 12. Long way to go, perhaps. All right, we are ready. Round 4. And Ruben, perhaps a much better fight.
Oh,
afraid to mix it up.
He just nailed Chiquita with a tremendous left hand.
And they're slugging it out. This is something we did not expect to see.
Pascua shouldn't do this. I think this could be a big mistake on his part.
And he's caught with a right from Gonzalez. Pascua got the right in. There it is again. And a trickle of blood coming from the nose of Rolando Pascua.
He was doing such a remarkable job outboxing Chiquita Gonzalez. Now he's gonna exchange punches with him. Oh, there's an awful cut over the left eye.
And
unreal.
Gonzalez is cut over the left eye.
This could end. They could end this fight right now.
The referee is Marty Salmon, and we might have the same situation that occurred a little earlier. And the referee saying, I did not see the butt. The doctor attending to him, Bernard Schwartz. Oh, what a shame this would be.
Well, Dr. Schwartz may let this continue. He says he's okay. I think that's an ugly gash. That could
What's
be
the deciding factor on something like that, Ruben, in your estimation?
If they let the fight continue,
they do.
They cannot stop it now.
And here we go. Round 4 for the WBC lightweight title. Gonzalez now putting on pressure.
Oh, good shot.
And Gonzalez perhaps got a little. Oh, big left by Gonzalez.
I'm telling you, Pascua should have never taken this fight plan. He was doing a remarkable job. Oh, some good shots.
And Gonzalez with a right and a left. Perhaps tasting his own blood, and this has raised his level. You can see the look on his face. Over half of round 4 remaining.
Unbelievable. Cannot believe Pascua chose to go toe-to-toe with a guy like him.
And Pascua still punching effectively, but taking a little more than he's giving.
Oh, that cut is awfully bad, Chris. Oh, good shot.
And Pascua may have been staggered by the right, once again, of Gonzalez. Knocked him back off his feet for just a moment.
The fans are on their feet as Chiquita lands each and every punch. They're going right along with the punches.
Gonzalez has had trouble getting fights. No one wants to fight him. But Pascua has come prepared and is giving him a tremendous battle. Round 4.
To think we have 8 rounds to go after this.
I don't think this one's going to go 8. Do you think, Ruben?
Well, now after that cut, I don't know. I know one person they need in that corner awfully bad.
Ruben, you're scoring.
I've got this fight scored 38-38, dead even. It's going to be a really tough fight to score unless it's going to be a knockout. Both these guys have been going toe-to-toe. I'm really surprised, as I said, Pascua's doing such a remarkable job of boxing. Goes toe-to-toe and gets hurt a couple of different occasions. So.
Once again, for identification purposes, Rolando Pascua out of the Philippines in white. Humberto Gonzalez from Mexico in the black. I'm Chris Marlowe along with Ruben Castillo. Glad you're with us here on the Prime Network as coverage of Budweiser Championship Boxing continues.
I'll tell you what, after this fight, both of these young fighters deserve to have the biggest Budweiser in the house.
A cool one.
Very ice cold one.
Left got in from Gonzalez. Combination.
I think now, what you're going to see now is where Chiquita just wears down his opponent. Just like the great Julio Cesar Chavez. He's just going to wear him down in the latter rounds and eventually take him out. But unless he's got, Pasqua has that cast iron chin that we were talking about earlier.
Gonzalez, who got interested in boxing by watching fights on TV. Doesn't waste his time finding the range. He just gets in there and fires away. And Pasqua content to stay on the inside. The strategy quite thrilled about Ruben.
No, he got nailed with a shot, but he came back with 2 of his own. Oh, look at this.
Good punches now being delivered by Pasqua. And he is certainly not afraid of the mystique of Chiquita.
I'll tell you what, he throws his combinations very, very good. That's what he's got to do. He's got to stick and move. He's got to throw his combinations and get out.
If you're Pasqua now, do you work on the eye? It seems he is with the right jab.
Absolutely. You want to work on the inside, just like he's doing out, but get out. Don't wait around for Chiquita to throw his bombs.
Right. Get in, slug, and get out.
Exactly. Just like he's doing right there. He's doing a good job now. He needs to go back to that fight plan right there and stay with it. Boy, that cut is real bad. And it's in a very bad spot. Now it's starting to swell.
And Pasqua taking every advantage to advance the opening. Chris Marlowe, Ruben Castillo. We head into round 6 for the WBC light flyweight title. Rolando Pasqua and Humberto Gonzalez. And Pasqua caught Gonzalez with a stiff right, and Gonzalez going to the body of Pasqua with a left lead. Both fighters giving and taking.
Oh my! This Pasqua's got he's got a lot of well, we won't even discuss that, but he's got a lot of heart, I'm telling you.
He's making his Great Western Forum debut tonight, and so far it has been very, very impressive. And Gonzalez may have hit heads once again.
Chanting now, Mexico, Mexico. They want Chiquita to come on now.
And once again, Pasqua content to stay on the inside and exchange.
Well, you know, now that I'm starting to think now that the reason he wants to do that, Chris, is because of that cut.
Yeah, kind of burrow in there.
I think that'd be the only reason. I think it's, like I said, it's crazy because he did a remarkable job on boxing, but he's, whatever works, do it, you know.
Of course, stamina and condition in a 12-round fight as Pasqua lands another right and another good combination.
That was right on the cut.
And Pasqua getting in his punches now. Gonzalez might be a little stunned off that one.
He's landing at will to Chiquita. This is not the same Chiquita unless he can turn it all around with one shot.
Which he has been known to do.
Absolutely.
Round 6. Under a minute to go.
Oh, that eye is off. Good body shot. Oh, and Paco Chiquita. He's hurt, Chris.
Gonzalez. Oh, he's going down. Rolando Pasqua.
Unbelievable.
And that may be all.
It's over. It's over.
Rolando Pasqua is the new WBC light flyweight champion.
Unbelievable. The people are stunned, Chris.
Pasqua from the Philippines. And down for the first time in his career, Humberto Gonzalez. Let's hope he's not hurt. What an upset.
Here's a body shot. That was right on the cut, the right hook. That's the shot that hurt him, that left hand, right on the button.
And Chiquita with another, taking the left. And Pasqua putting together a mean combination.
Unbelievable. Here's another look at it, Chris. Watch, you'll see this right hook hit Chiquita right on the eye. There it is. Another one right on the eye. Unbelievable. Nobody expected this.
And we sign off with a 1929 classic at light heavyweight. The Phantom of Philly, Tommy Loughran, got it on with James Braddock at Yankee Stadium in New York City. Thousands turned out hoping to witness a fairy tale for the fighter better known to many as the Cinderella Man.
Loughran, with his back to us, weighs 175 tonight. Braddock weighs exactly the same, 175, the light heavyweight limit. Loughran's only 27 years old, but he's been fighting for 10 years. He's had 114 fights, and he's won all but 6. He scored only 16 knockouts. Loughran's a favorite tonight. Jimmy Braddock on the left is only 24 years old. He's been in the ring 3 years, and in that short time, he's come up very, very fast. He's had 46 fights, he's lost only 2, and he's won more than half his fights by clean knockouts. The end of round 1. Braddock's a tall, rangy boy, 6 feet 2 inches tall. And he's got quite a reach advantage over Loughran. Braddock's a terrific hitter, too. But so far tonight, he hasn't been able to do much with either his reach or his power. Tommy Loughran on the right. He won his title from Mike McTeague in a 15-round decision in 1927. Loughran has successfully defended that title 13 times. Loughran's one of the great ringmasters of all time. He's a marvelous boxer. He has the speed of a lightweight. Jimmy Braddock on the left. Braddock has won his last 3 fights by knockouts. And among those victims was the great Jimmy Slattery. Braddock knocked him out in 9 rounds. Most of Loughran's knockout victories were scored early in his career. He started out to be a slugger, and he did all right. And in 1922, he met the great Harry Greb, the Pittsburgh Windmill. Greb gave him an awful lacing, and Loughran decided to learn more about boxing. Since then, he's become the best. Loughran's never been knocked out, but he has been down twice. Jimmy Darcy and Gene Tunney both knocked him down. End of round 8. Loughran on the left. Loughran had to train harder than usual to get down to 175 for tonight's fight. Making the weight is getting tough for him. He says this is his last fight as a light heavyweight. Win, lose, or draw, he's going to campaign as a heavyweight from now on. Braddock's making a fine showing tonight. He's won a lot of friends. If Loughran really retires, Braddock will have to be considered in line for the title, even if he loses this fight. Just 45 seconds left. Braddock trying to get inside Loughran's defense for one clean shot. Braddock's only chance to win is by a knockout. He knows it. Time's running out. It's over. Well, there's no doubt about the winner. Braddock knows he's lost, but he did get a great boxing lesson from one of the greatest masters of all time. Well, here's the decision. Tommy Loughran gets the unanimous decision and retires as undefeated light heavyweight champion.
That's it for this episode, but join us next time for more vintage fights from boxing history on KO TV Classics. Bye-bye for now.